It's a fair bet that Carl Benz would be both proud and appalled in equal measure at what his invention has brought to the world. Mercedes-Benz cars have come to symbolise both status and gas-guzzling excess, as do all the luxury German brands. All have taken a hit in the economic downturn, but at a different level from other car makers.
We have this deep recession even in the premium car business, which is a new phenomenon. We have never seen that before. So this makes them suffer, but suffer on a high level, so to say. I mean, BMW is at break even, yeah, even in this recession. Audi is making money, Porsche is making nice money, even in the recession, and Mercedes has made losses over 2 quarters. Yeah, and they come out probably in the second half.
Despite the German car makers' love affair with the internal combustion engine, which has meant that the Far East has overtaken them in the race for greener technologies, they have absorbed the message of fuel efficiency and leaner and greener vehicles.
Not everybody wants to drive a green Toyota. They want to drive a green Porsche, a green Mercedes, a BMW, a green Audi, a green Volkswagen. In Asia, in the Middle East, the people want to have quality cars and not plastic cars with a green machine.
BMW's new baby, the Mini E, is currently being field trialled in the UK, Germany and the United States. The all-electric vehicle has the backing of the German government, as well as leading energy suppliers. The vehicles are leased to the drivers, and at the end of the year, BMW will take them back and dismantle them to learn how they're handled in the real world. The big German car makers are also working on hybrid vehicles, which are much more popular in the United States.
I think that people have understood that it's a selling argument of having cars which are environmentally friendly. So sooner or later I think the market will bring about these reforms, and again I think great progress has been made and there will be further progress down the road.
They have been forced to believe in it. There's not the motivation from these companies. There's no real belief in this as a future business. I think they take the message and they know they have to do it because the politicians, the consumers, the market, the environment demands it.
At the recent Frankfurt Motor Show, the German Chancellor herself said that electric and hybrid cars are very much the future, and said she hoped to see 1 million electric cars on Germany's roads by 2020. But there's a much more fundamental problem for the entire European industry that neither governments nor manufacturers want to face.
We have overcapacities in the car industry, that's for sure. With the bursting of the credit boom, I think a return to the output levels we have seen before the crisis came is very unlikely. So there will be a kind of downscaling in terms of production capacities across the sector, and of course that will imply job losses.
The economic crisis should have been an opportunity to accelerate much-needed structural change, and yet, in the past 12 months, not one single car maker in Europe has closed down. The Opel fiasco, where Angela Merkel stepped in before the election and threw taxpayers' money at it to secure a deal for its German workers, and which has now unravelled, has been called an outbreak of malignant economic nationalism.
Politicians thought about politically favorable solutions rather than thinking about, let's say, economically viable strategies for sorting out the mess at Opel.
Opel is by far the weakest player in Germany. They need 5% less people every year, so I see no solution for that. We don't come out of this. I mean, there's no magic.
Despite all the talk of the future, the global car industry, and that includes the volume car makers in Germany, still has all the characteristics of the 20th century industry, struggling in a 21st century environment. As world leaders came together again to wrangle over climate change in Copenhagen, a small amount of comfort has emerged from the economic crisis. Those government scrappage schemes to encourage people to buy new cars mean that there are more clean new machines on the roads than ever before.